Good morning, fellow Nigerians across the globe. I am George Onyibe, and this morning, like I promised, we shall be reviewing the four major order that governs the universe as far as human progression is concerned. This orientation does not come from individual or academic knowledge, but these are product of divine creation. The Creator has something to do with it. In my last broadcast, I talked about the seventh order, which is the pillar foundation of every community, coming from set hamlet to settlement, to village, to the towns and the city, your state, your region, your country, your continent, and down to the global community. And now understand, our work on this platform is simple. It is not driven by the hatred of anybody, any race, but it is simple and art to liberate man from self-destruction. And honestly, if the pair of light is with us, we will be able to do what is necessary and direct humanity to the right path, where we will see life for what it truly is. And so this morning, I want us to look at the message I titled, The Order of the Merchandise. And then that is the theme. The topic is moving our economic base from individual, our financial base from community rather, to individual basis. It's a way to go. And now I will try to be brief and see how I can be able to present this discussion comprehensively, because I intend to duplicate this very message into three different languages. The English language, which I'm not very perfect on, then the Pidgin English, which is manufactured in Nigeria. We have different sessions of it, and then ultimately in my own dialect. Now, looking at the topic and the theme, I will start from the theme, the order of community at every level. I told you in my last broadcast that in this order, there are four major orders. It could be referred to as the four cardinal points. It could be referred in African dialect as what we call the four market days. It could be referred to as the four elements that governs the universe. This element has four major roles to play when it comes to the order. And so we have the order of leadership. We have the order of custodians. We have the order of the merchandise. And then we have the order of the slaves. You have no right to choose where you belong to. It is divinity, it is nature that chooses you. But you can change your position by your knowledge and application of the information at your disposal. In other words, somebody who is born on the order of the merchandise can choose to translate itself to the order of leadership, and then to the order of slave. And then maybe from the slave to the order of the custodians. It depends on how we apply this knowledge that determines our position. Because if God has actually created us as free moral agents, certainly he will not be morally right to tell us that we must remain slave. No. He can't tell us that we must remain kings and queens. No. He can't tell us he created us specifically to be the custodians. No. There are different people that rules this world. Africans know this truth. Black race know this truth until we were conquered and this knowledge were taken from us. Our work is not the work of humanity. And those who have kept us on our heels, when they see my message, they will begin to wonder, who is this man? And I'm happy I'm coming from the uncompleted building. Very poor, hungry, wretched man, as most of the Igbo people call me. But the Igbo people know the content I am made up of. But they choose to rubbish me so they can promote Igbo supremacy on the expense of the black race, the black nation. Have not even started. The first time I had interaction with Nnamdi Kanu, one-on-one basis, when we finished talking, he called me back. I'm talking of Nnamdi, idiot Kanu, the criminal of Igbo people. And he said to me, George, I said yes. He said, do you know you are a very intelligent young man? I didn't answer him. Because we really don't have the power of our own. And he said, I just want you to know. And so 10 years later, the same Nnamdi Kanu is telling Igbo people to destroy me. And then I begin to wonder. I knew there is a lot God wants me to know. The Creator wants me to know. I mean the Creator of the Chinese, the Japanese, the Indonesians, the Malaysians, the Arabians, the Nupe, the whatever name with all humility. We are created by one God, not two creators, one creator. But he chose the part and the role for all of us to play. And how we deal with it in the end, ultimately, will determine who we become. And some of us who have this notion and idea of influence of terrestrial and extraterrestrial body in what we are doing, they are very careful in the application of the knowledge they have. And that is why, having gone through timelines, I begin to respect Benin people. I begin to respect Benin people, not because Benin people don't have idiots. And when those idiots in the name of Benin come out, we will address them adequately. But I begin to have respect for Benin people because it looks like most of them understand the knowledge of timeline and they have not been caught off guard. They are doing the right thing at this moment. And from the last time I checked to this very moment, many people have been in order. I've worked with Igbo people and I see a lot of progressive-minded individuals, sincere people, wonderful Igbos, and I still respect them. But their hopelessness is that when one idiot is their family member, they will defend the idiot on the expense of truth and the power that governs the universe. And now, we have not chosen this path. We must obey the law of he who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow. And for those of you threatening me, I will kill you, I will do you this, understand, we have communicated with the Creator from inception because we already know how it will end. And we beg them, please, if in your infinite wisdom, that the sacrifice of our life is what you desire for the best of humanity, don't take it yourself. Allow us to lay it down gladly, and we shall do that. But believe me, it's not that wicked nor horrible. He will not raise one to destroy another. But of course, he has set principles in place that controls the universe. And having created this scenario, let's go back to our topic. The orders, like I have mentioned earlier, the orders of leadership, the orders of custodians, the orders of merchandise, and the orders of the slaves. And then our topic now is trying to tell you about the need for all of us, whether you are in the order, any of this order, you need to return back to the level where we remove collective financial or economic basis to individual basis. Not until we get there, nobody will survive. China will not survive. Japan will not survive. All the continents of the world will not survive. And honestly, I would have called them out, but I'm not very sure how many continents we have now. When I was in school, they told us we have 7 continents. But by extended knowledge, they have discovered 9 continents. But believe me, they've not told you the truth. We have billions of continents around the globe. But let's not digress to that angle anyway. And so what am I trying to tell you? Let's break it down. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu is the president of Nigeria. At this hour, I'm making this broadcast. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu has done a lot of things which I will consider controversial because Nigerian populace has not been able to endorse what he's doing. Some people think that he's siding Yoruba, his ethnic group. Some people think he's a businessman, he's trying to get his money back because when he was canvassing to be the president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari used Godwin Emefiele, my town man, to stop a lot of economic flow, which made President Ahmed Bola Tinubu not to share naira, and begin to share dollars. So some say he's trying to recover his dollar and different speculation. But let me tell you so far, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, the last time I checked, is a good man. He's a good man not because he's infallible. He's a good man because he just wants to restore the order. And so President Ahmed Bola Tinubu at this current time is going to face challenges. And I beg you fellow Nigerians, don't listen to Hausa or Fulani people who are calling you, oh, he want to do, what do they call it? What is the bill that is giving Hausa Fulani nightmare now? Let's put them together. Hausa is not Fulani, Fulani is not Hausa, and everybody in the northern Nigeria are not northerners. Because we have the Gwari, the Nupe, the Domas, the TVs, and so many of them. But you can get offended, or you can get sense and deliver the next generation of your people. And so a lot of Fulanis, rather, are jumping up and down. Oh, we will vote Tinubu out. Next year, we will destroy Tinubu. We will not allow you. I am from South. We will not allow you people to destroy Tinubu. We are suffering from Tinubu government of reformation. We are earnestly praying to Allah, earnestly praying to Jesus Christ, earnestly praying to Idugu, earnestly praying to every gods, both the one we know and we don't know. to help President Ahmed Bola Tinubu to deliver the true dividends of democracy. There are a lot of works to do, but we will do our best. That is why we have not come to condemn Tinubu. But in the end, it will justify the means, our position. If Tinubu fails us, we will continue from where we stop. But if he saves us, we will continue from where we stop. There is no two ways about it. And so President Ahmed Bola Tinubu came out somewhere along the line and said there will be need to restore tax reformation bill. And a lot of Fulanis are on social media. Oh, we will remove Tinubu. In 2037, there will be no Tinubu. We will do Tinubu. We will Tinubu. We will Tinubu. Without Tinubu, Buhari will not get there. Because Igbo people will make sure Buhari don't get there. Tinubu and Yoruba people gave up everything for Buhari. Igbo people gave up everything for Buhari, including Reverend Father Mbaka. He prayed like as I have prayed. And God revealed to him that Muhammadu Buhari will take us to the promised land. But he is mute as we speak. And that is why when I see some Igbo idiots insulting me, I pity them. Let me not digress. And so if you see, outside person tell you, the bill reform is evil, we will remove Tinubu. Come and remove Tinubu. We already know what is holding Nigeria together. And that is the conspiracy behind the creation of Wazobia. We will unset the balance in a way you will not get it. Northerners, you may claim to have the land masses. This should be an advantage for you to maintain your land masses. Yoruba may claim to be intellectual. Why don't you intellectual and become controller of your destiny? And Igbo think they are the richest. Yet they don't want to remain in their 5 plots and be the richest. Did I say 5 plots? But let's leave it at that because they don't own 5 plots. And all of them was fueled on the misery of our people, the South people. But am I saying this to boost your ego as somebody from the South region of Nigeria? Hell no. I'm saying this for the simple purpose. Live and let all of us live. But some people say, no, you cannot live. While we live, you must die. But let's see how it goes. So President Ahmed Bola Tinubu along the line introduced to the Senate and said there is a need to review the tax reform bill. The tax reform bill actually said we need to remove generalizing our economic base from region to individual. It's not fair. And that is his problem. And my problem and my broadcast this morning now is to tell you that if you must succeed as an ethnic group in Nigeria, in Africa, or any part of the world, this your economic base controlled by the merchandise in current day Nigeria, Igbo people, you must move from generalizing it to individual base. If you don't do that, you see these Igbo people shouting Biafra, Igbo people making noise on social media, insulting their father and their mother. They will rubbish all of us in the nearest future. But I am their destiny and I am their doom. I will see how they go about it. Plan your murder association. You will murder your sons and your daughter. You will murder those who hold your heart dear. And you won't get to me. Because why? I'm powerful? No. I'm connected? No. If I'm connected, I won't be in uncompleted building. I won't be skinny and hungry as I am. But I'm not connected to humanity, but to the Creator. So every move you make will destroy you. Let me digress. I begged Nnamdi Kanu. I begged Chuka for Mefo. I begged Obidio Obienu. I begged Chike Doziem. All those idiots in the name of Biafra. All of them, I call them idiot, except Chuka for Mefo. When he give me the reason to call him idiot tomorrow, I will dedicate a broadcast to him. Because all these idiots I mentioned, only Chuka for Mefo behaved like a human being, not protecting the interest of only Igbo people, but the interest of humanity. I respect him. But he's an Igbo man. Let's continue. I told them, when Nnamdi Kanu behave as a stupid person, I will swim against the tide. I will accept the balance. I will not leave you people, except I am guilty as charged. If not, don't make me guilty. They said I am irrelevant, I'm inconsequential, I am controversial. In 1 week, I am gone. And I think it's more than 5 years now, and I'm still here. And I've not even started. I'm just warming up. So if you're an Igbo person, you have sense. You can save the rest Igbo. But you don't have sense. He said, let's destroy him, let's destroy him. We have concluded arrangement already. Come and destroy your father and your mother. As you're an Igbo person, you don't have sense. You are a Mugu. Awosa Fulani are planning to use Igbo people to destroy all of you, Mumu people. And I'm your enemy. But when we leave this border, you will see me beyond this border, beyond this terrestrial body, enclave. You will see me there. And you will understand the implication behind the word that I'm your destiny and I'm your doom. But you are not of any concern to me. Drop your insult. I will attend to you later. Now, let's go back to the order of the merchandise. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu came out and said, we need to review the tax reform bill. Invariably, we need to look at it this way. Any Nigeria that is working 10,000 naira should be allowed to enjoy the 10,000 naira. And then if federal government say give us 50 naira from the 10,000, they should give federal. And then the 995 naira, 559 naira should go to them to develop their place. This is fair playing ground. This was how our supposed demonic imperialists, colonial terrorists, colonial masters left us. Work, give us our share, take your share. Until one Igbo man, Mmonakwe Agun Yoronsi Thomas, destroyed it, and they want to blame Hausa, they want to blame Yoruba. You see, Igbo man, in collaboration with Ojukwu, they used my people to upset the balance. Now, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, in his divine and infinite wisdom, said, let us review this so we can solve Nigerian problem. But now, some Fulani people under the guises or umbrella of Hausa, he said, you know, we will remove Tinubu, we will not remove Tinubu, we will destroy Tinubu, how can he do that? Una no get sense. Una no get sense. Hausa Fulani, una no get sense. Una mugu make Igbo people they mumu themselves today. Una no get sense. Obafemi Awolowo refusing to endorse Igbo criminality. This Igbo that says they come from Israel, calling for Biafra. Obafemi Awolowo refused to endorse them. That is why there is Nigerian today. And if Obafemi Awolowo was not backed by divine providence, he would have died as a hater of the Yoruba people. And I thank you, Obafemi Awolowo. Wherever he is, he's an ancestor now. Whatever he did has given us the mandate to do what we are doing. Tinubu did not say, give me Nigeria, give me Oyewe. He said, let's give everybody back what they are giving to the system. This is the law of nature. You give to the earth, and the earth gives it back to you. One of these days, I will teach you that principle, but not today. It is the amount of food you give to your poultry farm that they give back to you. It is the amount you give to the earth that they give back to you. I'm surprised that people say, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You are growing poison. You will die for nothing. And Tinubu at this moment says, please, 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 let us review this thing. Niger Delta, for instance, is the one feeding your Nigeria. But there is no community that we can boast of that we are from Niger Delta. Is it Port Harcourt? Is it Bayelsa? Is it Calabar? Is it Uyo? Tell me any state in Niger Delta. Is it Benin? That we can look at and challenge any other ethnic groups in Nigeria and say, I am a Niger Delta. Aside the audio Braga Badagra. Katade. Every community that are Oye host in Nigeria, within this idea of South and Niger Delta region, they don't have drinking water. They don't have tide road. They don't have electricity. They are poor and miserable. 70% of their women have been mesmerized by individuals on quote I will not mention today. Because Igbo man will come out and say we are no, Yoruba man will come out and say we are is Wazobia. Okay, Igbo man confess and say we are Bia. Okay, no, Yoruba first. Yoruba will say we are Wa. You know when Yoruba say come is Wa, and then the next is Bia, which is Igbo. Then Zo, which is Hausa. Wazobia mean Yoruba say come, Igbo say come, Hausa say come, and then mesmerize our land. And when we talk, Igbo will talk, Hausa will talk, Yoruba will talk. And when they are able to align themselves, they will destroy us. Look closely. Hausa now under Wa, which is Yoruba leadership, is trying to align with Bia, which is Igbo leadership. So Zo and Bia are trying to link and fight against Wa. And if you allow them to align, they will destroy Wa. But the point is that Zo will be betrayed by Bia, because Bia at this moment cannot be trusted. But the link between the Wazobia will mesmerize the supposed ethnic group. And now the ethnic groups are divided into the Wazobia. So whether you are in the Zo northern region, you will be mesmerized. Whether you are in the Bia Igbo region, you will be mesmerized. Whether you are in the Wa, which is Yoruba region, you will be mesmerized. I find myself in the Bia region. That is why Igbo people can but I'm not Igbo man. I'm Onyabo can war. nwata akpụlọ ọfịa onye agba okenwe onye igbo agbata n'ihe nriku maka na eraze fa wee na-enyi hụ wenya enyi nwa ndị eji ha enyi onye agbọ ndụka ihu abịa da asị na ere akpọ m iyi chukwu ka do ya ọkụ aworile ndụka nwa nwere ebe ahụ akpọ m iyi nya akwọ ndụka ọba igbe na o ndụka ọba igbe na okwu onye agbọ o onye agbọrọ kwụ ọba igbe na kwụ ndụka onye ohuru aze fa ndị dule fa ndị igbo nwa nwari eme ya nwe uche ire abịa da akpọ m iyi si iwe onye agbọ amarị m n'ihe onye agbọ maka na omeni onye agbọ ya kpọkọ m iyi be ngwuji ndị agbọ oji wejeda achọpụ ha n'ime onye wo maka na ike chi ọnụ le ka ibubu ka abụọ nụ enya. And then understand, I'm trying to talk to one of my idiot, useless Igbo man on my inbox. I pleaded with him to go on the social media and insult me so I can draw inspiration from his hopelessness. And so, like I was saying, they are trying to create alliance between the Bia and the Zo, the Hausa and the Igbo to fight Tinubu. But what is Tinubu trying to make? Tinubu is trying to beg fellow Nigerians, let's move this our economic base from collective to individual so that we can all survive. That is the aim and the purpose of this broadcast. That is the mindset behind the tax reformation bill. And Hausa is coming to tell you, oh no, Tinubu hate us, Tinubu do this. Igbo pretend they don't know what they are doing. No? Peter Obi is doing what he's doing under the umbrella of Biafra. They are all the same. Obedient movement, Biafra, IPOB, Simon Ekpa, all of them, they are all the same, including the very group that are coming to condemn Igbo on social media. They are not yet be satisfied. You know, I met so many brokers and say, if you are genuine Igbo and you are not supposed of this criminality, you must speak against Igbo. Igbo people have assigned certain idiots to be castigating Igbo. I see many of them. I read their body language on social media. It is Igbo people sending people now who will come and say, Igbo people are bad. Igbo people are in. It's the same cabal trying to make use of our brain. Mene take care of fasting. It is too late. We already know the truth. What are you going to do? So until we sanctify you and start telling you, oh, fellow Nigeria, listen to this Igbo blogger. All of them are Yahoo. I don't want to mention some people's name because we are still studying them. One blogger came and said they stole 3.10 million from his account and get a pan. And then all of a sudden they come and say, no, they didn't steal my money. I was trying you people. You are pranking us, eh? So we are living a life of plank, Nigerians. I don't want to mention that person. Because when I Googled the guy, I saw he's from Benin. I felt ashamed of myself. I'm not happy. Somebody the whole Nigerian respect is telling you they stole his money, and then he's telling you he's pranking us. Thunder will fire your father and your mother. When I begin to call your name, you will know. It's Nnamdi Kanu that is my problem. And I'm at this moment trying to know the criminals behind Nnamdi Kanu, and then I can let the cat loose. And so if you are Igbo, I don't hate you. I can't hate anybody as far as you are human. But you see, if you support criminals like Nnamdi Kanu, other Biafra touts, you are an idiot. God will punish your father and your mother, your children. Of course, you have been destroyed along the line. I don't intend to be very harsh like this. And Tinubu said, so, see, fellow Nigerians, let's move our economic base from community to individual basis. This is the only way we can progress. And outside people are shouting, trying to collaborate Igbo into their hopelessness. Of course, I will tell you that Yoruba have ruled Nigeria more than Hausa. But Hausa have stolen from Nigeria more than Yoruba. And then Igbo people have not had the opportunity to rule us after all the ones they stole. And so they must hide under the offensive to create distraction and through the back door collect their settlement on the expense of minority. The South, the middle belt, as you already know. When I thought they said, oh, DSS, follow DSS, don't look for me. Just drop later on this, my Facebook page. Report to this department. I will come there. I've been in your custody. I almost died there. I narrowly escaped death. I saw everything I need to say. I was detained in Port Harcourt Maximum Prison for 3 months, after which I was moved. Port Harcourt DSS. For 3 months because of Biafra, after which I was moved to Port Harcourt Maximum Prison. I have the video. I have all the pictures. I have all the evidence. When they released me from DSS, taking me to Port Harcourt Maximum Prison, my hair was grown. I looked like a true chimpanzee. I almost believe on the theory of evolution. And when I got to Port Harcourt Maximum Prison, they said they're going to shave me before I enter the prison. I said, you will not shave me. They say it's against their... you understand? I said, but you can't shave this hair. I will not agree. I did not allow DSS to shave me. so Nigerians can see what I enjoyed. The money I stole from Igbo leaders, the money I stole from fellows to betray useless, hopeless, animalistic Biafra. And when they understand my point, they said, this is what we will do. We will snap you, we will video you, post it on internet, but we have to shave you. I said, fair enough. And so I took a video, I took a selfie, I snapped myself, and then I sent it to my database from the Port Harcourt maximum prison, after which I allowed them to shave me. And then they run test on me and every other thing. What I went through in the name of Biafra because of Igbo idiots, we shall talk about it later. If you are Igbo, you are around me. Most of you are seeing me on TikTok. You are telling me you know me. Thunder will fire your generation because I'm ready for all of you. I'm not in diaspora. If you don't repent, you will destroy your children. Now, let me be calming down. Now, what am I trying to prove? Moving our economic basis from collective to individual is what actually projects us to true greatness. There is a man known as Zuckerberg. He controls Facebook. Zuckerberg of Facebook does not belong to his country. It's an individual entrepreneurship. There is a man known as Elon Musk. He controls the X and all that social media platform. Elon Musk's business does not belong to his country. It's individual basis. We can go on and name several individuals. People like Dangote, it is individual basis. Because the Dangote of Nigeria, you know, we have had Dan Tata, and then we have Dan Kabo, before we have Dan Tata, Dangote. Dan Tata, Dan Kabo, and Dangote are the same business individual lineage. Of course, the Okada, Ibenedion, that of Benin, would have attained to this level until something went wrong. And Lord Ibenedion did not understand the principle behind what he was doing. He didn't fight for it. And so we may not know much about Ibenedion now, but you cannot forget in a hurry that the owner of the first private airline company in Nigeria is from Benin, Ibenedion. You cannot forget in a hurry that the first university in Nigeria belongs to a Benin man, Ibenedion. We cannot forget in a hurry that the Okada you talk about, means of mini transportation within the network system in Nigeria, is Okada, Ibenedion. We can go on and on and on. But when Lucky Ibenedion had the opportunity to do the right thing, he was trying to recover what was stolen from his father, forgetting that what is stolen from you cannot be taken from you because what is given to you was not given to another. That is why George Onyibe is still here. I have a gift you cannot take from me. Even when you kill me, I have translated this to my DNA, even to my children here yet unborn. Because what I'm doing today, it was embedded in the DNA of the father before my father and their father that I do not know. And now, I have to bear the cross. Why would I complain? I'm just a process through the means. Let me come back. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu says, so fellow Nigerians, let us judge each Nigerians based on individual, not collectively. Hausa is shouting, trying to form alliance with Igbo criminals. Igbo criminals are waiting for the right opportunity. They will hit Yoruba, but does Yoruba have sense? Because today Yoruba, Benin is your problem. Benin can be your problem. Don't worry. Fool yourself. We will help you. We will not betray you. Obafemi Awolowo have proven that Yoruba can be trusted. Yoruba is not chameleon. But they want to exchange Yoruba for cheap chicken change. But Yoruba have a choice. You can die like Abiola. You can be mesmerized like Olusegun Obasanjo. Yoruba is your choice. You are not our concern. But we are picking up from where Tinubu is, which is a Yoruba man. And Hausa is making, we will remove Tinubu. Come and remove Tinubu. No, come and remove Tinubu so that you know that Tompolo, Asare Dokubo, Ateke, Joshua and the rest of them, Governor, Barrister, all of them, they are learning work. You think you killed on one and we kept quiet because of some compromises. We don't know what we are doing. All of you, we know you are having child's play. It's okay. It's okay. Continue. But it's just that it is too late to cry when the head is off. Some of you, it will be too late for you to cry. You say, Hausa is reeling, Yoruba is reeling, Igbo is reeling. We already know the truth. Igala is waking up. Just my small brokers from one country, Igala has wake up, TB has wake up, Hausa, Nupe, Gwali, all of them have wake up. All the, even Ebonyi people in supposed Igbo land have wake up. Igala people in Igbo land have wake up. Obi of all of them have wake up. Even. That is why I call Rhino or Mokre. You are not Yoruba. If you like, be telling me of Olukumi. We have Olukumi community in Anioma land. Tell Rhino or Mokre. You should tell us the history of Olukumi people, Yoruba people in my own community. But is he looking for money? I don't want to pay attention to him. We will get there if they don't have sense. Let me come back. I don't know why I'm digressing. Now, Tinubu said, let us base the order of the merchandise on individual. And this is not because he wants to favor Yoruba, his ethnic group. This is not because he wants to favor Hausa or Igbo. And this is because he wants to collect all the power and give it back to the people. But Hausa is crying, trying to align with Igbo. Some Yorubas don't understand. But now this is bringing the idea behind this broadcast. And now, what does it mean to move our economic base, our financial base from individual? From collective to individual. I went to Emegida, Emesuya, Emeti about 4 days ago to buy tea from a Hausa person. As a poor man, I can't go to Itre. And going to Itre, I can't get the truth. I go Mesuya, me Guru, me Hausa, me Suya, me Indomie to just get something to eat for myself. And then I heard them discussing Hausa man and unfortunately or fortunately, my own Abo man. The Hausa man said, you see, as on a day, the only thing I get, not to the boost. Say, when I get all you know be one person own. You people are boasting. Niger Delta, if you are from Niger Delta, listen to me, except you don't have sense. Illiterate Hausa and illiterate Abo man was having conversation. The illiterate Hausa man, as you will call him, was telling the illiterate Abo man, Wazobia, listen, you people say you are Niger Delta, you have the oil. The oil does not belong to one person. It belongs to your community. So there is no family in your community that can claim that oil in your region. So at the end of the day, it belongs to nobody. This is community finance base. So people like Asare Dokubo who don't want to apply their heart to reasoning. People like Ateke Tom, they should learn from people like Don Wane. And many of you who think you control your community. My brother, that thing where they your community, where they make you become jagaban or movable, no be your papa own, no be your own, now your community own. And when they see somebody more fit than you, they will remove you. Your people will go back to square one. When Isaac Adakaburu died, he fought for what belonged to us, not what belonged to me. I am a poor man today because I'm not after my father's property. My father died at the age of 103 years, yet to be buried. And he has a lot of property. If I descend on those property, I won't beg. But I won't descend on those property because I have made more money than my father, which was one of the first richest man in Bender State. When you count the 10th richest people in Bender State, my father is one of them. Go and ask Igbira. Go and ask Ovia. Go and ask Ovia family. As a first son, I didn't depend on what they made. I made more wealth. I won't tell you. But you see my family today. When I come out as a poor man, they are panicking. Why is it this? Our own now our own. My own now my own. Our own now our own. My own now your own. Tinubu say, let us leave our own. Let us develop your own and my own. Hausa no agree. Igbo go support them because now Igbo introduce my own to shrub our own. Tinubu say no. Our own. Make we go develop we own. That is my own, my own, my own. Igbo will later align with Hausa to call it relevant. We are waiting for all of you. I'm a Niger Delta man, mother and father, full-fledged. You are not going anywhere. We already know the truth. Now, coming back to what we are saying, they were arguing in that Métis joint. Hausa man told the Abo man, you know the shame. After I go say, "Na get all you know be your one family own, all you know all of una own, and when we take all of una go suffer." Tell me wetin una family get, make I talk to now. The Hausa man continue. I say, as you see me today, my family have cow, my family have beans farm, my family have this, my family have this. Tell me wetin una get, where una say una be Niger Delta. If you be Niger Delta, you dey listen, wetin una get. A John man, I started talk about wetin una get. You dey guide pipeline, you dey blah, 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 blah. You go hate me, but your children will suffer after me and you are gone. Allow Igbo people like Uche na able to be deceiving you, Alaji Asare Dokubo. They are not doing what they are doing because they love you. They are trying to get hold of you. And when Igbo struck, they will use people like Asare Dokubo against Nigeria. Send this broadcast to Asare Dokubo. Let him not allow his fellow Ijaw people like that idiot, Tony Omakre, to deceive him. I know all of them. And the truth I know is what will haunt all of them for the rest of their life. I never even come for Niger Delta people. I never come for all of them. I'm a Bini, I'm a Niger Delta. I never get on that, and I know be my problem until I know that you are doing what you are doing to enslave us, not because you are an idiot. And then I look at the Hausa man selling carrots with wheelbarrow, have this kind of idea. And I begin to put it together. I say, Tinubu gets sense. So. And so what am I saying in a non-share? Those who control the order of merchandise, they control even the throne. The people who control the order of merchandise, they may not be king, they may not be slave, they may not belong to any other order, but they dictate how the life of other orders go because they are involved in buying and selling. When you dey laugh Igbo man say they buying and selling, make you know say now in there for the buying and selling of your life. They control the order of merchandise in Nigeria already. That is why they have baby factory. If you want buy Peking, you go see. That is why they control drug. If you want sell drug, they get her. That is why they control kidney transfer and other useless sales. They control the merchandise order in Nigeria. Most Nigerians don't know, but it won't continue this way. I can assure you. They lie that they do buying and selling, but they control that order. And I watch. And we went into research immediately. And we discover it's true. If you destroy me and what I can provide, you would have just stopped me. My people will continue. But if you destroy my people, it will get to me. I will die. It is like going to the root and destroying it. The whole tree and branches will die. I'm just a branch. But if you cut off one branch, others will continue. And so when your economic order is controlled by all of you, which is the branch, if they touch the branch, all of you will wither. But when all that concerns you is controlled by individual branches, and then the individual branches protect the root, it's almost impossible to destroy you. That is why the supposed world power cannot be destroyed easily. And so Tinubu is saying, no, we need to empower every branches, so that every branches will come together and protect just one single root. And then all of us will leave. Hausa is crying, wanting to form alliance with Igbo, to fight Yoruba. And when 3 elephants fight, not only the grass suffers it, even the tree, Uroko tree, all of them will suffer it. That is the position we find ourselves today. And so, invariably, my fellow Niger Delta brothers and sisters, if you see me as one, I beg you, let me ask you, what is our individual financial base as Niger Deltans? None. What business are we going to say that, oh, now Bayelsa people, now then they hold them? Fishermen, you don't even know how to swim again. How can you fish? Then you come to River State. What does River people do that we say it is their business empire to control the order of the merchandise? Oh, they sell land. What if there is no land to sell? My brother, use your sense. And then we move to Akwa Ibom. Akwa Ibom say, oh, yes, Akwa Ibomite, we have ExxonMobil, we have oil. What if the oil is not there? What does Akwa Ibom people know how to do? I could respect you a little bit because you're doing well. No, we are Calabar Cross Riverians. Oh, hey, Cross Riverian. Outside Cross River Carnival. Tell me what you are looking for. You say, go to Cross River, you get it. And then another will say, oh, I am a Dorian, a Domite. How do they call Edo people? You say, I don't know. Are they a Domite or a Dorian? Oh, I'm a Benin man, I'm a Dorian. Tell me today in Nigeria, what is Benin business that is minded by almost every individual that we're going to look at today and say, oh, Benin people, they control this. Because the last time I checked, even the art and sculpture have been taken from you. Because the people you have taken have individually run from it. Oh, no, Benin people travel abroad. Well, I agree. But you have more Igbo traveling more than Benin. Because Igbo have eventually infiltrated every one of us. And now you see, when they cut you off as one, they destroy the whole people. Though we have the backing of our ancestors, but it's not enough. We should do better. And then somebody say, oh, Hamabama, we are Kabadash. Oh boy, which company they say Kabadash? Oh, we are Opumpo's characteristic. Which company they buy Opumpo's characteristic? Use your brain. And then all of us in the consent of this idea, South. Tell me the personal individual business that we control, that we dominate. Not to talk of, not even our region, not to talk of the entire Nigeria. You see nothing. When we come, we say, our own and my own, no be the same, but you won't get it. You are looking at the uncompleted building. You are looking at how ugly and hungry and illiterate that I am. May the Lord be with you. Benedictus Duos in Circular. That is why I don't condemn anybody. I'm just telling you the truth. To all his own. And one thing Tinubu is trying to tell us as Nigeria is, we need to begin to develop individual abilities so that we can control our economic space, Developing individual activities give us the platform to improvise, develop defense mechanism as of when necessary. And so I am simply humbly begging, first of all, my Abo people, then to my South people, and then the entire Nigeria. Stop depending on what you can do collectively as a region, as a state, as a community. Let us move down to the level where we will create something that we can boast of as individual. I know Dangote business is funded by several individuals, but it remains the product or the business of Dan Kabo, Dan Tata, and Dangote family descendant lineage. I know about the Guinness Company, Brewell. I know it's a family business. I will not forget about the Mercedes-Benz company in a hurry. There are a lot of family business. We used to have some family business in South. Family business like the Oceanic Bank, the Hebrew family. They have the Oceanic Bank, they have the Aero Contractors. They have so many companies that have destroyed by the idea of one Nigeria. I think it's the only Aero Contractor that is functioning. And that is because corrupt-minded individuals in Nigeria will not allow our Nigerian airline to sell. That is why they still allow some Aero Contractors. These are family business. My brother, what do you produce? What do you produce? That is the purpose of this broadcast in this 2025. Everybody from the South, descending, they steal into your individual community, to your individual personality. You must begin to work hard to make sure that you build a frontier. It is true, a tree cannot make a forest, but a tree can produce a resistance. I am just one man fighting all the Igbo people that they say they are Biafra. And they are afraid of me. Igbo people never come. Only me. Only me. And this is because I understand the difference between our and mine. Our and mine. And so to be able to control the order of the merchandise, it is not going to derive your power from collective, but individual. And this is a call for every Niger Delta son to rise up and begin to invest into other areas. Igbo people have left all of us behind. Hausa people learn from Igbo and they are doing the same thing. Yoruba already know this truth. Middle belt, Niger Delta, Delta Niger, Upland, Riverline, Bottom Line, the supposed minority in Nigeria. Are you still relying on your slavery ship? Are you still relying on your oil ship? Are you still relying on the natural resources without developing individual capacity? You have a long way to go. The purpose of this broadcast is as simple as ABC. This is the time for the people of Niger Delta, the entire Nigeria, the rest of Africa and humanity. If we must attain to the level of this advancement we seek for, it is time to begin to develop individual capacity. And so when it is brought together collectively as a community, the power will not only magnify 100-fold, but I tell you 1,000-fold. I'll bring the broadcast to an end here, believing that somewhere along the line, we will still come back on this same issue. Like I said, I'm George Onyibe. Let me go to my comment section and then look at what they have to say before I bring the broadcast to an end. Because my Igbo brothers, they like to insult. I will repeat the same broadcast in Pidgin English. I'll repeat the same broadcast in my dialect for record purposes. So let's go back to the comment section and see how it goes there. I see Daniel Saji. I greet you, my brother. Good morning from here. Greet Edo Kingdom. I see Atahiru Uma. He said, good morning. I greet you, Atahuru Uma. I'm trying to learn Hausa. I don't know if you're Hausa, so I can be able to speak to you. How do I say it? Okay, Yowa. Atahiru Yowa. We are Nigerian. Understand? We're not driven by hatred of anybody. But we are calling our people to get sense. Now, everybody's not agreeing with Tinubu because the cabal must feed on the misery of all of us. And then some political criminals in Hausa land is trying to drag ordinary progressive-minded Hausa people into hating Tinubu. And once they're able to sell this message, Igbo people will jump on it and criminalize the whole process. We will have problem. But this time, it's not going to be like before because we don't know the truth. You get the point? And then a good Hausa man, and then a good Bini man, a good Yoruba man, a good Igbo man, a good minority man. I can't be fighting you for a crime you know you didn't commit. Now we are giving you platform to talk to your people. You get the point? Okay, let's move on. Uma, I appreciate Uma. And who do I have here? Is don't mind my eyes, Utumokbo. He said, good morning, Onyibe. Utumokbo should be from Ibibio Koana. I greet you, my brother Abadie. And who do we have? I say, you can only liberate those that want to be liberated. Yes, my brother, that is the truth. But like the Bible say, if you see and you don't talk as an elder, it will kill you. But when the elders see and did not talk, and the youth did not listen, it will kill the children. Now I have done my part. What they do with my message is entirely left for them. Like I was begging Igbo Biafra, people like Uche Mekfo, people like Obidi Obenu, who later want to become an idiot. I beg them, talk to your people. This thing will not be the way you plan. They talk rubbish of my people. The useless criminal come now, they kind of came already Biafra. I said, what a normal nonsense. What a normal nonsense. A normal useless. Now some of them are crying. Don't generalize it, Igbo. But when now the kind of was generalizing a normal nonsense, they didn't occur to them. Understand, we are not here to beg anybody to accept the truth. And God said, I sent forth my word slowly, steadily, surely. It will accomplish its purpose. They don't know why we are doing what we are doing. Even from uncompleted building, even when we are hungry, even when we don't have data, we are doing what we are doing because this is what we are assigned to do. It will accomplish its purpose. Believe me, the lie can run very fast. The truth will always catch up with the lies on time. Achoibe, I greet you. These are steady people. Good morning from here, Achoibe. I greet you. I see Ifeanyi here. Let's see what Ifeanyi have to say. He said, this guy is shrinking. Onyiberibe, I am shrinking. Now, Ifeanyi, Ugumado. Okay, Ifeanyi Ugumado. And I understand. I've not come to say I'm a big man. I've not come to say I'm educated. And telling me I'm shrinking. Am I supposed to fat when I am hungry? That means my liver has problem. It is not fat. It's how do they call it? I'm not fat. I have kidney problem already. But I don't have kidney problem. I'm not feeding fine. I'm hungry. That's just the problem. And it's natural. So fine, don't worry about it. But I'd rather remain hungry than to sleep with my mother for money ritual as your Igbo Biafra people do. They sleep with their mother to make money. They take their younger sister to do prostitute around Libya, other African countries, and the rest of the world. They sell drug and even push some in their brother's nyash to take to France. They are on my platform on TikTok. So if I understand, I can't do this. I won't kill my son for money ritual. 90% of the millionaires supposedly from Igbo Biafra extraction. Their first children, all of them are imbecile or dead money ritual. This is not my value system, if I won't do that. I'd rather die as a hungry man and a poor man, a funny Igbo man, than to use my children as money ritual. You don't get the difference. Now you get the point. Keep another insult. Oh, he's skinny. He's skinny. The owner of this Facebook, Zugabyte, is he fat? Is Elon Musk fat? Is Dangote fat? If an Igbo mumu man, idiot from Biafra, Israel, criminal Igbo-minded Biafra. I listened to Dangote, one of the richest men in Africa, gave interview on a particular news platform. Then they asked him, we thought you were going to use expensive car. He smiled. And he said to them, some of my workers have houses in London, in Europe, in Dubai, but I don't. Some of them use Lamborghini, Pontiac, and so much, and so on, and so forth. But he said, I don't have. But does it mean they cannot afford it? No, Dangote understand that we use money. Money don't use us. The problem of Igbo in Nigeria, most especially the one that say they are Igbo Biafra, is because they allow money to use them instead of using money. And now as Agbo man, very poor. I have nothing. Nothing, honestly. Let me give this song dedicated to Igbo people. I have no power of my own. I have no power of my own. Holy Spirit, I look up to you. Help me. I have no power of my own. From your mouth you have declared the judgment of God upon yourself. You have to deal with it for the rest of your life. Yes, I see Absalom Chino. So let's see what he has to say, because that is an Igbo name. He said, my guy, where? Absalom, thank you, because you didn't betray the progressive-minded Igbo people. Moreover, you may not be Igbo anyway. Aslam, I greet you. He said, Chino, so I greet you. And then this is my lovely sister, Adachieze. Adachieze. I don't know if I pronounce that name well. And honestly, I don't know much about it. But this time I see this name, there is peace and tranquility within me. And whoever you are, Adachieze, believe me, I love you from the depth of my heart. And I don't expect it in return. I'm just telling you, humanly speaking, because we read into timelines. We see who you are even before you start. You are a good person, Adachieze. And honestly, I love you. Let's leave it as philo or agape. Remove erotic out of it. But I love you. I greet you this morning. I greet you honestly. Just trying to save our people. And then who do I see here? Sorry, the system I'm using does not allow me. I see Daniel Okoye. You see George Onibe. I learn from you. I believe that is what Daniel is saying. And he's one of those people who are supposed to be Igbo. And very soon, we'll begin to carry out a campaign. We will not address them as Igbo. We'll address them as the community they come from. Because a lot of communities have been cajoled into the guises that they are Igbo. That is why in Anambra, where you have 21 communities made up of a gala, you will still say Anambra people, Bondi Igbo. But you will not know that Topi Weka is not Igbo man. And that is why we are begging Hausa people. When you are looking for Inyamere, Niger Delta, South is not Inyamere. BBF, Aqua, Anang, all of us, Andoni, Ndone, Ogoni, we are not Inyamere. And when you come to us, treating us like Inyamere, you will not like what you will get. Deal with Inyamere. And we know everybody in the Inyamere Southeast are not Inyamere. We will align and let you know who they are. So when you have issue with Inyamere, deal with Inyamere. These are some of the problems we have. I greet you, my brother Daniel. Igbo Biafra people, please drop your insult. I see different Blackie. Good morning, George Onibe. Happy New Year. The same to you, my brother. For your good work. Real freedom fighter. Wounded civilian. Of course, wounded civilian is a very mature man. I respect wounded civilian highly. And we know how we meet. So when me and wounded civilian have issue, don't get involved. Because wounded civilian is tested, is tried, and is proven. Wounded civilian is the best among all that I know. And I continue to respect him. We are not infallible. We make mistakes. And on most cases, we react emotionally, which is not the best thing to do. But when we see we have made mistakes, two people cannot be mad at a time. We caution ourselves. I love wounded civilian. Till tomorrow morning is my brother. If you offend me and I can't correct him in the way I can, I will come to Benin so that we begin to drag the Oba of Benin. Because I am more Benin than wounded civilian. That is what all of you will discover one day. I see like hey, yeah, Benin, come on, Benin. I gave them a hint of how we left Benin. And this was some of the things I was trying to tell Igbo people. Nnamdi Azikiwe used the Nahoro, Urumusele. We are not complaining. We know how they mesmerize Ambrose Ali. We have not complained. We simply want to be ourselves, and then you be yourself, and then we work together. I called Igbo people. I've been begging them, go for consultation, because there are things they needed to hear, which I will not tell them. But they refuse. The Igbo supremacy. Now it is too late for them, because anywhere they will enter in our region, I am waiting for them. I will humiliate them before I will give them the opportunity to make their submission. I begged them, and they humiliated me. Now it's going to be their turn. Different Black, I love you. I see African Osas. Good morning, George Onibe. Don't mind my system is giving me headache trying to read all of you. I see Asemuta. He say, okay, Asemuta was referring to one Igbo Biafra person, I should say. I see Chizomas. Please, for some reason, I'm not able to look at all the comment section I have. I say Iyori, he say, you are right, brother. I have worked with such people in Benin who hand themselves to death at the end. Okay? Of course, we do not lie here. We just say the truth. And so many of you have commented. I see Princess. I greet all of you. And honestly, if you wish me well, I wish you to be more better than me. If you wish me bad, I will not say you will see worse than me. But I will only beg the Creator to declare judgment on you based on what you have wished me. I will sign off from here. Coming back a few minutes from now. Have a lovely Sunday. Amen.